So, you make your way... Whoa, whoops, wrong map. Who wants to be the party token, by the way? Who wants to be the representative?
Omba.
Make it Omba.
Omba.
You want some Omba? Okay.
Yeah, the lovable Scrunkly.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have
Literally.
I'm just gonna have all these tokens off to the side for easy
A
copying.
lovable freak.
But we will have Omba be the party representative. So Omba, actually, from here, Bianca points out we can actually just cut through the woods a ways, and then go to like the eastern part of the road here, going back up, and you see a sure enough the road kind of splits to a witch's hut to the north. It kind of has like a nice pond a little ways away. And you can't really see it from here. Well, I guess you can as you approach, but there seems to be a ritual circle deep further back into the woods near the peak of the mountain. More importantly, when you make your way over...
Oh, there I am.
There you are. And you do, in fact, see a witch's hut and also some strange creatures chained down near the side of the building.
Yikes.
Okay, there we go.
Oh, whoops, actually this door should be closed.
Yeah, I don't see anything behind that, not at all.
Nope.
You know, maybe the Switch is kind of a pervert. He's got these things chained up.
They seem very glum. It appears to be a stone golem and a gargoyle, both very big.
Oh.
And they're chained down, and the chains actually seem to be glowing a bit red. There's some like red crystals kind of embedded in their shackles.
Are these powerful creatures? Like, can I make a no check to see if I know, like, how hard it would be to bind them like this?
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, intelligence.
Yep. So, yeah, you've heard definitely of gargoyles and golems before. These are, in fact, more powerful creatures. Golems more so than the gargoyles, even. You know enough about both of them to know that this is no small feat. But they seem pretty well subdued and complacent. Like, they kind of acknowledge that the party has wandered towards the hut, but they aren't really, like, necessarily trying to struggle against their chains to, like, charge at you or try to, you know, get your attention or anything. They just kind of, like, passively acknowledge that you're there and they're sad.
They seem upset.
They do seem very upset.
That's fucked up.
But I'm not exactly known for being a fan of magic creatures, but I feel like they don't deserve to be chained up like that.
Oh. I'm gonna start walking forward.
As
Alright.
am I.
And so are the NPCs. Your burning butterfly companions.
I'm gonna go knock on the door.
You knock on the door, and this window opens over to the side.
Hello, Mario.
Yeah. And the who appears to be the local witch pokes his head out and he goes, "Who is it?"
Omba.
Oh, Omba?
Yeah.
I don't recognize
me.
any of you people. Are you wanderers?
In a manner of speaking.
I think I know
We're
why.
adventurers.
Okay, I think I know why you're here. Meet me out front. Just open the door. It's unlocked.
Alright. Hey, what the fuck is that?
As you open the door, you see a mimic, which just looks like a treasure
What?
chest. a treasure chest with like legs and a bunch of like tendrils peeking out from it and a giant tongue, just like going to town on a bowl of berries.
What kind of berries?
Blueberries.
Blubberries, okay.
Blubberries. Bianca seems very concerned. Diet Coke, sorry, seems very concerned.
Where am I?
You do notice that the mimic also seems to have one of its ankles shackled to a like kind of like corner of the room that you can't really see from here. Also imbued with the red crystals. And in fact, as the local witch Howl Fadewright walks in, you can see he also seems to have, he's not chained, but he does have a shackle with like a red crystal on his right leg, his right ankle.
Doesn't seem good.
Have a seat, have a seat. Don't mind Sal. And then he kind of is like, hey, just go hang out in the other room. And he takes his berries and he just kind of goes into the side room here.
Do the other two have names?
Oh yes, my other friend's out front. The gargoyle is my familiar, Heat, and the stone golem is a good friend I rescued from near death by Greybard Mountain some years ago. His name is Rock. I'm not very
Yes,
creative
Do
with
you
names.
keep him chained up?
We would all be free if it weren't for the sage. He was worried about me and my companions getting in the way of his schemes, and then he gets a little choked up and he says he captured my wife, Cassandra, and drug her to the mountain temple and said that I would never see her again unless he allowed the circle of owls that he brainwashed to restrain us and keep us bound to my lodgings.
I see.
So, I'm assuming you're here because of the sage. Then he kind of
Yes.
takes this chair
Yeah.
over here and sits down. This whole thing's been a mess. I've worked with adventurers plenty times before, and I will say I don't know if I've necessarily seen a foe as troublesome as this one, and I helped save this town from a vampire a few years back. But that vampire did not control the weather.
Sounds like a weak vampire then.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, I bet that's not even the type of vampire who could TPK a party.
we lost a few people in our struggle. He took out a demi-goddess, but that's a story for another day. We took care of him, though. I can only offer you so much help. In fact, I don't really want you sticking around here too long, because I believe if the sage caught wind of me helping out adventurers, I don't know if I'd like what he would do. I am very limited, as you see, in my abilities, but I will provide you healing as best I can, and I can provide you some assistance in that I have knowledge of the local area, and I know where you may be able to go to scavenge around for some useful equipment that may help you stand a fighting chance against the terrible monster that we have lurking over in Greybard Mountain and its temple.
Like Gaybard Mountain.
Dang.
I've been holding on to that since the start of the session.
I'm proud of you.
Impressive restraint.
Yeah, honestly, we're like 2 hours into this almost.
I know.
The only problem is that, well, the place I'm referring to, actually, that vampire, before he was a vampire, he was an evil magician in the area that hassled the townsfolk named Odal Swan, or Odal Son, rather. And he created a dungeon over in Kobold's Nest to the east, a cavern system that kobolds like to reside in, but that was a long time ago. Now it's mostly mandragoras and rats and goblins and other nasty things.
Oh yeah, there was that guy who said he was going there yesterday. I wasn't there.
Guy?
Riven says aloud to Shamu.
Guy? Who's trying to go to Kobold's Nest at a time like this?
I don't know, he was just like some kid.
Some
Riven
young
says
man.
being like only a couple years older than him.
Blonde?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he give you his
Yeah.
name?
No.
I think I know who it is anyway. God damn it, Kaz. Yeah, he's,
You furthered the gas!
short for Kazdan Nels. He's a,
Not Kaz the second.
no, but that is funny. I honestly did not make that link until you two just did right now.
It took me a second.
Yeah, as a reference
And
to our Blades of the
fuck
Dark
that guy.
campaign, for anyone wondering. No, Kazdan is a young boy from the village. His father was actually killed by adventurers. It's actually the first patient I ever had in town, and the first one I failed to save. It's always weighed on me heavy, but he's decided in his adulthood he wants to become an adventurer himself, and he wants to go out to find the man responsible for killing his dad. I've warned him against such a life. I am sure, as you all know, it's dangerous, and I think he'd be a lot happier and better off here, but he won't listen to me or his mother.
But back to the topic at hand, the sage.
The sage, yes. I will say, if you do go to Kobold's Nest, please try to find Kaz and bring him back home. I'm sure his mother's terribly worried.
Is that where the sage would be?
The sage would be lying in Greybard Mountain, somewhere deep within the temple. He seems to have taken control of the religious sect that is studied and worshipped there, and used it as his own lair of sorts. But I recommend you go to Kobold's Nest to the east first, so that you may gear yourselves adequately. Odal Sans, the old magician who I slew as a vampire years ago, he has a lair there that many wannabe magicians, let's just say, try to often use as their own study of the dark arts, and they often leave behind magical equipment that is useful for people such as yourselves.
I see.
It would be worth looting, is what I'm getting at.
Riven will kind of turn to Bianca and Diet, and be like, we're technically your subcontractors here, I think, so...
Sounds like a plan to me, says Diet, and Bianca's kind of like, yeah, she doesn't seem to really enjoy being in a witch's hut. But first, I must regret to inform you that, the key to get to Odal Sans' lair, or former dungeon, is in my basement dungeon. Now, I know you may be judging me for having a basement dungeon, but I promise you, it's strictly for growing reagents.
Yeah, so I know there was a Witch of Hog Hill. Did she have a basement dungeon?
He was quick to explain that the basement dungeon
Yeah, he
isn't
kinda-
for
He
any-
realized halfway through that that's not a normal thing most people have, and he was like,
Weirdly
oh yeah, that's
defensive, I
right.
gotta say.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Another
expect...
tick on the pervert box.
Yeah.
So you know, Amber Dusk Talon, the Witch of Hog Hill.
Okay, that's what I thought it'd be.
Yeah, former Pathfinder character of one Rosin Branford.
First TPK we had.
First character I've ever played that was part of a TPK. That's correct.
The one we've been referring to.
Listen, half this campaign was a way
was
for...
our second TPK.
Half this campaign was a way to find my dead characters a new home. No, I'm joking. But you do know that she did not have her own basement dungeon for growing reagents. She just seemed to get most of her stuff from the nearby area. But you also do know that she does have a... she is friendly with the Witch of Epigo, who obviously this is. And you maybe heard some rumors that there was a thing between them, but as far as you know, Amber always shot those down. And also, this guy does also have a wife that is not Amber.
Yeah, okay. Ruben's gonna be like, you know, my village's witch didn't have a basement dungeon.
I had Rock build it for me. He also built that pond, and then he points kind of out a ways towards the direction of the pond. You see, there's only so many times you want to go into a dungeon or go to the lake and deal with the lake monster there before you get a little sick of having to put yourself into harm's way just to grab some simple potion ingredients. So I built myself a miniature version of the lake, and I built myself a miniature version of Kobold's Nest, so I can grow what I needed to without having to delve too deep into the possible danger that comes with the trade.
Omba's eyes have like glazed over. He's like, I've seen a few basement dungeons in my time.
How old is Omba?
He's an adult.
Omba is an adult, so
I know, but what's an adult for slime?
So slimes age weird in this setting. Slimes age 0 to 1 are like their childhood phase. Slimes age 1 to 2 are like their teenage years, and then as soon as you hit 2, they're basically a full-fledged adult.
I don't like this rationalization.
But
He's
then
5.
But
He
then
is
what's
5.
the lifespan?
They only live to 40.
40.
They are the shortest lived of the Lachrymose peoples, which are the...
Honestly, 40's pretty long, I feel like.
I mean, it's pretty good.
I
When
mean,
you're
For
an
how
adult at 2,
rapidly
like,
they
that's
age?
38 years.
Claire, that is a very Zoomer thing for you to say as a GM who is a millennial. No,
No, I'm saying compared to, like, how quickly they reach adulthood, 40 seems like a while.
yeah, they kind of cap off. It's a weird graph of their development, but they basically get to like 18, and then they're like working their way through their 20s and 30s pretty quickly here. So like, Omba is age like 5, but that's probably closer to like late 20s.
Okay. I'm imagining it's kind of like dog years if dogs lived a real
It is kind of like
Yeah.
dog years.
A little bit.
Okay. Riven's still not sold on this whole basement dungeon.
You ever seen those photos of cats that live to like 30 years old? And they look like they're just melting.
Well, the thing about so I have the key in the basement dungeon. I got a problem though. We can't currently go in there because we're restricted by, and then he points to the cuff again around his ankle. As you can see, we're restricted by the sage. But recently, some giant rats showed up in my basement. They've been tearing the whole place apart. If you could deal with these giant rats in my basement and get the key, then I think you'd be on your way.
Okay, so we get the key from this dungeon, so we can go to the old wizard dungeon, so we can go to the new wizard dungeon.
Pest
Exactly.
control.
And would it be a problem if we took a few of the reagents in your dungeon with us?
Well, I guess I'm not in any position to bargain. I will say, I don't think there's much in there that would be of use to... Well, actually, you seem like an alchemist, and Diet kind of steps forward and is like, yeah, I studied at Foxlight University, and Howl's like, no way, so did I! And then they start talking about school stuff before Howl kind of Howl kind of stops himself and is like, well, sorry, got off track there. Just always nice to see a fellow Foxlight alum.
You again, Blaine? Omba
Sorry?
asks. What school did you go to?
Merkwell.
Do you say that loud enough so that Howl can hear?
I went to Merkwell.
Oh, good for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
I had a friend from Merkwell. We went on some nice ragers in the swamp that it's by.
Oh,
We went to the swamp school. That's neat.
I went to the swamp
but-
school.
Lex was forbidden from attending normal people's like public schools and colleges. So anyone who's gone to college is impressive to them.
They sang this aloud.
No.
I will say, Lex, this whole time, Howl has been kind of eyeing you, like just like side eyeing you a little bit, like. But he does say, I don't know if there's too many of my reagents would be of use other than our alchemist friend here, but you're free to take anything you find in there if it's helpful on your journey. I'm not in any position to argue, and it's for the greater good.
You grow more, like it's.
That's what I plan on doing, he says. That's what I have been doing the past 3 years.
Let's get to the Shady basement dungeon.
All right.
All
Let's
right.
go get your sex dungeon.
Enjoy some blueberries, and then he kind of points to you, Lex, and he kind of is like, I would like to speak with you a little bit, if you don't mind entering my study. And he kind of walks into a side room.
Very well.
Rune's gonna go up to Shimu and be like, hey, that night-looking guy kind of seems sinister as hell, right?
It's a
Is he
little
leaving?
scarier than what I regularly associate with. But
Alright, well, I'll make sure I'm not insane.
Anyway, Howl kind of approaches you, and kind of then, like, he leans over and whispers into your ear, like, listen, I don't know what your game plan is here or what your business is with these people, but I don't want you staying in town for too long and making things worse if you can do me a favor.
I understand, but I'm here to atone for things I've done in the past. I've left my family who gave me into this life, and I don't exactly have anywhere else to go.
All right, then. I'm gonna take your word for it, but I will say, I hope you don't betray my trust.
You are right to be cautious.
And then he nods, and kind of gestures for you to go back, to do his, do your thing while he goes back to do his work. The mimic kind of opens up the door and goes in for more blueberries.
Which direction is the basement?
Dungeons around back of the house, says Howl.
Please just call it a basement, you're making this weird.
Oh. That's
Amber didn't have a basement dungeon.
Oh, you know Amber?
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a good friend. That's the window, by the way.
Weird, she never mentioned you.
There's a window.
We gotta go.
Omba jumps out the window. I say Omba because Ribbon would never do something like that, but I feel like someone should.
I
Wild
mean,
card.
I'll do it.
I just did.
Meet you up back.
Oh, whoops! I moved.
Don't-
I moved Omba. Sorry.
That's fine. Meet you guys up back. Hey guys, Oma says to the gargoyle and the golem.
They look very sad. Diet Coke kind of pets the gargoyle and gives the golem a nod as she walks past.
Okay, so not to sound like a weirdo, but like, do you think we should determine a marching order?
I can go first.
I mean, it seems like it'll fit 2 people
Zay
in
and
the
back.
corridor.
Oh. Okay, my
I'll use Omba as a
found-
shield.
That's
my,
fine. I have a
my
shield.
foundry's fucking up.
Where did your
Hold
token
on.
go? I don't even. I think
It's out front still.
Oh, okay.
How does Omba use stuff? Can you like extend like a slime arm out of your
You'll
body?
find out. You'll find out.
Okay, here we go.
I
can
told
go.
you he has that matte finish.
Omba, are you particularly bulky?
I'm not bulky. I'm Omba.
Bianca is better in the mid to back a little bit, and Diet Coke is definitely more of a back fighter. In fact, let me roll for their HP. Ooh, okay, that was actually better than what it was before, and that was actually way better. Ooh, wow, okay, they rolled good.
I mean, I guess the easiest way to ask this is out of character. How much health do you have, Omba, and what's your
5.
AC?
My AC is 14.
Okay, and how much HP?
5.
5.
I have worse HP but more health.
Worse HP but more health.
Worse AC but more
Hey,
health.
hold on, bitch.
I have the same AC and more health.
I have 5 health and 15 AC.
Okay, I think the front line should be Lex and Geyer.
It looks dark in there, says Bianca. We should probably.
Oh, I have torches on me.
Let's swap positions, Leon.
Let's
Lex.
see if I have one as well.
I mean, I also specifically keep a hand free just in case.
Okay. I have a lantern with me.
I have torches, but I would like my hand free.
Where would Shamu like to be standing?
Not in the front. I have 5 HP and 10 AC.
Okay. Laheen, you seem not very bulky.
Yeah.
Don't you have like 1 HP
you-
or something?
1 HP,
Yeah.
yeah.
Just like a stray sneeze is just gonna.
Actually, I was hoping to stay close to the back. I don't want to touch any of those gross-looking rats.
Let's swap places, hon, says Bianca.
Omba like
Thank you.
looks at Valheen's cat ears, like I mean, like it's
What?
just- isn't that like your thing that you kill rats?
Do I look like a cat to you?
Yes.
I
Also,
can't believe the first
Oh,
person in this party to
camera.
commit a microaggression was the slime.
No, it's funny when he does it.
Oh,
Early
oh,
the Danny DeVito of
I'm not gonna lie, that is kind of my inspiration for Omba.
Damn.
that's good.
Can't wait for the episode where Omba speaks.
Here, hold on. I'm updating everyone's token with the vision too. Well, actually, hold on. Easier way to do this is just copy everyone over, and then do that on the other page.
I'm gonna go open this door.
All right. Are you waiting for everyone to get into position? Nope.
Nope.
You see, away beyond. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Oh, stop moving real quick, if you can.
Can't you hit like a space to pause?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Which prevents us from doing anything.
Prevent sus.
Prevent sun.
Oh, you know what? It's because I was giving everyone vision in terms of grid units when I should have been. Fuck. Okay. Here.
Did Rosa tell you guys what one of the foci I took was imposter?
What does that do?
It lets you sus.
Fake identity.
Oh wait, I don't.
I
Are you
can
able to
sus-
imitate other living things, or is it like imitating other
I can create
slimes?
one false identity of no great
Wait, hold
social
on.
importance,
Let's see. Okay, no, maybe it was supposed to be weird. I don't
and
know
I can
what's.
flawlessly pretend to be that person.
I don't know what's going on with the token visibility thing, but it's letting people see further than they should be able to. I think.
I see all the way. I see all the way to these doors over here.
Yeah, and
I can see my house from here.
it shouldn't let you be doing that. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Weird, but fucked up. There we go.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. That's normal.
I made gear start glowing a white light that I did not realize I here. But yeah, sorry,
I
unpause.
can't.
I
move.
did think it seemed like there was more than one or more light sources than there should have been.
Yeah.
Gonna go. Can I peek around this corner to the left?
Whoop. So,
Oh,
as you do so, you hear. So, you're peeking around to the left, and you actually hear to the south some like skittering noises, and like the sounds of like some shuffling.
I'm gonna make sure my sword is
Rat.
drawn.
Oh, that sounds like rats.
Rats. Where the rats?
Gear, are you alerting? Actually, Gear and Lex, you both notice this. I'll say, as you get to closer to.
Yeah. I'll like ready my weapon. And
I am gonna turn around and gesture to the party, pointing to the south.
Yeah. Alright, I guess with my spear, I'll just like kind of hook around and start walking slowly down south.
Okay.
I
I
am.
think.
I'm gonna follow in formation.
Alright.
I'll
Going
go
to
here,
ready
I'll go
my
here.
staff. It is
So,
longer.
as Riven crosses the threshold, I'll say-
Threshold.
yeah, the threshold.
Like the flesh hold.
Some tiny little rats start to skitter out.
Those aren't tiny little rats.
They're in fact
Oh.
big rats, but they seem drawn to the light and they hiss at you from the edge of the torchlight in anger. So it's time to roll initiative.
Cool.
Do we only have one torch?
Yes.
Okay.
Currently,
One
only one
torch
torch
out.
lit. Only one torch lit currently. Yeah.
I actually don't. I just realized I don't know how to add.
But do we have other torches?
Yes.
I have a lantern.
I believe
All
so.
right. Yeah,
We try
so
to like toss one at them and scare them away,
Oh, whoops.
since they clearly don't like the light.
well, it seems like they're being
Well,
attracted to it.
I have a torch. I have
So
3.
then we can distract them.
All right.
We were sent down here partially to help clear out the rat.
I know we could distract them and then kill them.
Oh, okay. So here's what I do. I turn everyone into combat state.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everyone else showed up as player names character, except for Blythine and Riven.
Strange.
What the fuck? Yeah, same for me. And my own character showed up as my character.
So, are we doing partial initiative? instead of side initiative.
How do you roll initiative?
Yeah.
You
The
roll it.
fist tab.
Yeah.
Uh,
So we're gonna be doing it like by individual. It's not gonna be grouped up by party.
okay. And if I roll initiative individually, I can roll twice and take the better result because I have alert.
Yep. Okay.
Where do I roll that?
On the second tab, it'll say combat
Yes.
tracker. It's a fist. In the upper right.
Second tab? That's inventory?
No,
Uh,
in the very
no,
top
in the,
right
in the
above,
very top right of Foundry.
in the very top right above the chat log.
Yeah.
Oh,
Um,
combat
you can
tracker.
also-
Okay.
You can also right-click to pop that out. Right-click on the fist icon, and it'll pop out, and you can have the turn order just off to the
Yeah.
side, so you
Oh,
can to keep track of if your turn's
So I
done.
roll the dice for turn order?
Yep. You know what I bet? You know what I bet it's doing is because the tokens are going off of whatever the prototype token was, because before everyone had their name, it
Oh.
it
Oh, yeah, you need to manually change that. I don't know how it works in this system, but you'll have to manually change that.
yeah.
I thought this guy's name was Diet Cook.
It
Yeah,
is.
that's how you pronounce it.
Yeah.
Also, how do I
Oh.
re-roll my initiative? Or
Ooh, I actually don't know. Let me. Oh, if you right-click in the combat tracker, it gives me the option to re-roll initiative. I don't know if it gives you that too.
No.
Okay, I can.
Yeah, I
re-roll.
can tell these were the initial prototype names because Bianca is Kara.
Yeah, this is the same.
Oh yeah, that is true. Update combatant.
1d8 plus dex.
Oh, here. Yeah. Bianca. Here we go. Yeah, weird. Oh well, we can go back through and here.
Known enemy to all mages, Bianca.
Yep. Here, I'm just gonna change everyone's name real fast. And oh well, I need to start the combat. How do I start it actually?
You should just be able to hit begin encounter.
Oh, begin combat bottom right. There we go. Did it
Oh.
just re-roll for everyone?
Oh.
Or what was
It just
that?
rolled. Yeah, it just rolled everything.
Weird.
I was wondering what that noise was.
It just
Oh.
rolled everyone's initiative.
Alright,
Strange.
well, I guess I go first.
Well, I guess we know that for the future. Yeah, the Pathfinder module we use don't do that.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm not going last anymore.
Let's go.
Yeah.
But did it roll for me twice?
I don't know, so I'm gonna actually I'll re-roll your initiative and we'll see if you get better than a 9. Nope. So let me
No.
change that to a 9. How do
My
I
cat will-
actually? How do I change your initiative number?
Right-click update
Well,
participants.
Regardless,
I mean, it's the
on
same
the same
position.
order, same position.
True.
So
Just
not
so
a
I
big
know
deal
for
now.
future reference. But yeah. All right.
My cat woke up and walked across my desk, and she's now sitting in front of me.
Julian, you were up first.
Just
All
wanted
right.
to let everyone know.
So, because I've not played this system before, what types of actions can I make in a turn?
So you can make a movement action and then like a main action, which would be an attack. Is a good way to start off our little rat basement tutorial. I hope you all appreciate the classic RPG archetype here. So I think yeah, go ahead and move your token. You can move up to 30 feet as your base movement.
Each of these are 5 feet, right?
Yes.
I feel like if I go here, that's basically suicide. If I go all the way in front of the rats.
You can ready an action. So let me.
Yeah, and I'll just it's like D&D in that regard.
Yeah. So basically, what you can do is here. Let me just.
But also, keep in mind, we will be coming in after you. Like, we move before. Or most of us go before the rats.
Only
That is
me
true.
and Shamu are going to move after enemies move.
Yeah, but most of y'all can't reach the rats in 30 feet.
I can.
Can you hit people diagonally from you?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
much health
so
do these
you can
have?
choose to hold an action, which is instead of moving, you can hold an action, which means that the combatant can delay taking the rest of their actions until later in the round, activating them as an instant action, and you get to do that at any time. You also can delay an action where you can choose to go after someone else.
Yeah. But both you and Lex can make it there, and I can make it there, and
I believe
Lion
Omba can
will
make it there.
go and...
So if you rush in, you'll have people to rush in with you.
Yeah.
Okay, then I'll rush in.
Okay.
Rush recklessly, my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh card.
I'll go right
You got
here.
Omba on your side.
Yeah, and do you have the thing that lets you alt-click too? No, you don't have the alt-click to target thing.
Nope, I
I-
don't know
I
if
can-
that's available for this system.
I can double right-click to target.
Oh, I see.
Which is how I normally...
That's right. The
That's how I
alt-click
normally-
to target is a module I have. I forgot.
Oh, okay.
I double right-click anyway in Pathfinder.
I will attack this rat. There's like I double right click, then there's like arrows from each
Yeah,
side.
that means you
Yeah,
have
yeah.
it targeted.
Means you're
Alright,
targeting
I will
which if this
attack
system
it.
works-
Give me
If
1
this looks
second
like-
as I roll all of their HP.
If this works like the Pathfinder module, that'll just make
Watch it have
things
like a lot
better.
more HP than I do.
So you're attacking this rat over here. So do you remember how to access your? It's in your inventory.
Yeah, I put it on my hotbar.
Okay, go ahead and roll it. No bonuses or anything. Hits AC 17, and that in fact is going to hit the rat, dealing
7 damage.
7 damage. This rat is fucking dead.
Yo!
Yo, first combat roll.
Yeah.
You did a lot of hand-wringing about the lethality of these rats, huh?
Did that? Yes, that
So
did
this
do
is our
damage.
first combat.
there
This is our first combat since the TPK. We're all a little bit on
Yeah.
edge.
There is no way.
Not Julian's.
I do
Yeah,
not.
I don't know.
I do not believe there's an easy way for me to mark these as dead.
Just
Can you not
delete it
just
from
drop
the,
their HP to 0?
Its HP is at 0.
Okay, just rotate
Delete it.
them.
Yeah. I'll rotate. That's control and mouse, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
There we go.
control and
He's
mouse.
upright. Oh, and I just realized these things AC is listed as 0, but I believe it should be. Here, let me just double check my good old school essentials.
Well, it says inflicts shock damage to AC 13 or less, so I'm guessing that means that its AC is 14.
No.
No,
just-
shock damage is as long as you roll.
If you roll and miss, but the target's AC is less than or equal to your weapon's shock damage threshold, which in this case is 13, you do shock damage, which for you would be 3.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. And there we go. I've updated it with the AC to be normal again. Yeah, it's always gonna display the inflict so and so shock damage at AC yada yada. So, yep. Okay. That is your turn. You just stab this giant rat through the face, and it kind of spasms and then turns as you draw the spear out, and the other ones hiss at you, very upset that its friends have been killed.
By the way, I have a question because it's based around one of the skills I have. Is the scene just like a combat encounter? So after this
Yes.
encounter, would it be another scene?
Yes. Exactly.
Okay.
All right. I believe that ends your turn.
Yep.
Riven.
Alright, well, that was the only one in, so we have 20-foot movement?
Yes.
30.
Or
30.
30.
30. Yeah, sorry, 30.
Okay, then I will move here. And I will, stab the fucking rat.
Oh, there's another one right here. I didn't realize.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that misses, but if it has AC 15 or lower, then you still get my shock.
I have good news for you. Your attack doesn't seem to find a proper blow against the rat's hide, but you do glance it, and you still hit it with a large metal thing, and it doesn't seem to like that very much.
Alright, that's good, that's good.
It yelps.
Do rats yelp?
This one does.
This one does.
Blaine.
Alright. I cannot.
1 second.
See? The one that's turned over is dead, by the way.
Okay.
Damn, there has to be a way I can.
Oh, also, something to keep in mind, a difference between this system and D&D 5th edition, you cannot split up your movement.
Yep.
Like, move 15 feet, take an action, and then move another 15
Okay.
feet. You can't do that.
There we go. I'm just gonna tint the token blood red.
Alright, that works.
This actually looks pretty sick. So.
Alright. I think I will, please
Like the
stay there.
Tsukihime stairs.
I will perform that movement and then end my turn.
Okay. Omba.
It's fucking Omba time! Alright, I'm gonna use my throwing blade.
Okay, I was about to say, can you do anything?
No.
You just like spit it out.
Yeah. This is a 13.
Oh damn, I missed the roll. The dice didn't animate for some reason. Alright. And you're targeting this one?
Yep.
Okay. That is in fact going to hit, and you plop a throwing blade right into its eyeball, killing it. It had 1 HP left.
Don't fuck with Omba.
So, I'm gonna turn that bright red. Oh, whoops, it did not. Here. Oh, it's because I did lights, not appearance. I'm dumb. There we go. Okay, Omba, it looks like that's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I'm moving on to this
Oh
giant.
god, what did Omba do to the rats?
Throw a blade at it.
Spit out the blade, specifically.
Did you remove the blade from your inventory, by the way?
I will do that right now.
Okay. You can just turn
Consider it done.
you can just turn the number down to 0 too, and we can retrieve it later or whatever.
Where do you store it? Because like I thought things you put inside of you like dissolve.
You can choose to dissolve it, or you can choose to like kind of like store it.
So if we like look at Omba, do we just like see everything that
No,
he
it
has
like
stored?
it like rematerializes when he needs it.
Okay.
Yeah,
You can
he
kind of
spits it out with a big silly.
yeah. You can kind of tell if you know what you're looking for when they have a lot, because they get a little bulkier and like they're a little less transparent. They're a little more cloudy the more stuff
A
they
little
got
murky,
in them. Yeah.
Gross.
So this giant rat is going to wait. Hold on. Is it? Oh, it's because I have this one targeted, I think.
The two that go next are dead.
Oh wait, no, they are dead. Yeah. Oh wait, no. You know what? There's a skull icon. There we go. There's skull icons here. I did not realize that. That's how I can do it. Okay. Yeah. For whatever reason, I thought I clicked on the one that was good to go. But yeah, Lex, it is your turn.
Okay. Can you move the combat tracker down to me?
Oh yes.
All right. I can stand on corpses, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh dang, I'm not used to... I'm used to diagonal movement costing more.
Yeah. Nope.
So it's weird. It's weird that both of these are 25 feet away from me.
Yeah.
Which one is that? That's that one. So I'm going to move here.
Yeah, get in front of me, get between me and the rat.
Yes. And I will have a swing.
Swing, swing, swing.
Eh.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. That is 4 damage overall. I don't even need to look at its HP to know it's dead.
Cool.
Here, which, And hey, it
Oh.
was about to go up next too, so...
That's why I went for that one specifically.
Dang, metagaming. Yeah.
You know, just staring at the rats, you're all like, you know what, that one seems
This
faster
one's a
than
little
that one.
faster,
Yeah!
I don't necessarily think it's metagaming. Combat
I
is
know, I'm
already
just-
an abstraction, so...
I know, I'm just, you know.
It's the idea is that this is all actually happening all at once. It's just...
We're
That would
all
be a
rushing
pop-
forward and individually kill rats.
Yeah, Lex, I believe that's your turn.
Yeah, yes.
Alright, Bianca's turn. Bianca is going to zoom over here, take aim at this rat in particular, and then she is going to use one of her throwing blades and take a shot at the rat. Jesus Christ, okay.
God damn.
Why am I the only one rolling party?
That rat had literally 1 HP, so that one's dead. Yeah, I usually don't use hit dice, or I'm not used to using hit dice. They're wonderful things. So, and that was the one that was gonna go last. Our friend Diet Cook here, sorry. Gonna move 10 feet, then move 20 feet, and can't do anything really, so she's just gonna stand there. Giant rat, finally.
One rat gets a turn.
And he is going to, I think, rather justifiably so, make a morale check. This rat is not, not terrified at all of the
How
fact
does-
that it just watched all of its friends die in the span of like 6 seconds.
Not dissuaded at all.
No. Eyeing up what appears to be the smallest of its possible prey.
I'll bet.
Yeah. It is going to attack you, Omba. And it is going to roll for its rat bite.
The system doesn't have attacks of opportunity, right?
I do not believe.
There is something
does.
kind of
There,
like
actually,
it.
yes, there is, because there is a
there
fighting
is-
withdrawal.
However, it's very particular. It's it's like Pathfinder. You need to have
Okay.
a focus or something that gives it to you.
Okay.
Let me see if I can find what it was called. It's called like okay, so make a snap attack is an instant action. But it consumes your main action as well.
Okay.
Also gives you a -4 to a hit.
Okay.
Yes, that sounds about right. Anyways, AC 13 is not going to hit you, Omba.
Nope.
So, this rat is very frustrated. As Shamu, is your turn.
I will move 30 feet, and I'll ready an action.
Okay.
Or hold an action, sorry. Hold.
Yes. Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Geyer, it is your turn.
Okay, I'll just, Is there a way to, like, just like know how much damage something has taken?
No, not really.
All right.
So action is a move action.
Oh
which
shit,
means you
that's right,
cannot-
actually, too.
You cannot move and then hold an action.
Yes.
Unless
oh,
actually,
no,
well,
it's
I
like
misread that.
TF1, baby.
wait, actually, can you?
Hold an action. No, you can only.
I know
believe-
you can. I know you can spend your main action to move again.
Yeah,
but I don't know if.
I believe hold action you have to stay put. I do believe that is true.
Oh, that's right. And hold an action anyway is delaying your main action to use as an instant later.
so yeah,
so that
you
that
can.
wouldn't
Yeah,
matter.
so you can delay and choose to go after someone else, Neil,
That's-
and move basically. You just have to tell me who you want to move after.
No, it's fine. I just misread hold an action.
Okay.
I think this encounter will be over before I go again.
Probably, yeah.
Because I'm curious, I'm just gonna do my whirlwind assault action and just apply my shock damage to it without rolling, just to see how much, see if it dies or not.
Your what is your shock damage again with your spear?
Well,
It
the
is
last roll I did, it said 3 shock
yes, it
damage.
is 3.
Yeah, on a spear, I think it's 2+ strength. So.
So you just like whirlwind like twirl.
It's like an AoE attack, but I just
Yeah.
want to do it against this one guy because it's once per scene, so it's like I get it back right after anyway.
Yeah, you like twirl around your short spear and like just knock all these rat corpses aside, and like you glance this one guy and he dies.
See, maybe I should have done that to start. I was afraid that they had more HP.
You have cleared out the rats. There is so this part of the dungeon appears to be where the plant and herb-based reagents are being grown. And there's a lot of random like crates and stuff that are just full of like little like berries and fruit, little like apples and stuff like that.
Are they any good still?
Alma eats an apple.
Probably.
I'll grab some blueberries to bring back to the mimic.
Yeah, there you go. Looking around though, you see no key.
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna have to get further in.
I will say also too, we do have dungeon turns in this system. So, you got here, I want to say around like noon, and like every time you do like a big like, I don't want to say important, but like you basically take turns in the dungeon, and where you all get to spend 10 minutes doing something. Moving from one room to another basically takes about 10 minutes. So overall,
How slow are we walking?
well, you're
Go
being-
from
you're-
one room to another in 10 minutes.
you're being careful. You're taking each foot carefully. You're looking around. You're kind of staying alert and moving with purpose. Is kind of the reasoning behind it. But then also too, if you ever need to heal up or do anything like that, which none of you need to, no one took damage. I am impressed.
There were rats.
They were rats. They were rats.
You're gonna die to a rat next time.
I could die to a rat.
You could die to anything.
But it is now about 12:20.
Okay. How long are rounds in this?
Rounds are 6 seconds, I believe, and then a turn.
Okay, so it's not like OD&D where one round was 1 minute.
Let me double check that actually. I believe
It is. So you can check on the quick reference, I believe.
Okay.
I
know one dungeon turn is 10 minutes, but
a combat round lasts about 6 seconds.
Yep. Yep. All right. Y'all can grab your berries and other little materials, but yeah, there is no key. It appears located here.
I'm gonna grab like an apple that looks good. Not eat it now, but I'm just gonna take it with me.
Okay.
And we should mosey on out of here.
Omba eating the apple looks exactly like the yellow Puyo Puyo. Just happy.
Bianca's gonna grab her throwing knife, and
Oh shit! Right, I forgot.
Oh wait,
Can
I
I-
don't even need to subtract that myself. It uses it when I put it in, or for NPCs at least. I don't know if it does that for people.
It did not. Can I try to pull my blade out of
Yeah,
whatever rat I hit? Awesome. Do I have to roll anything, or do I just pull it?
I believe you pull it out just fine.
All right.
Where to next? Says Bianca.
Why does Umbo want to be in the front so bad?
I'm the main character.
Wow.
We should
Oh,
have
yeah.
made him the party icon.
It's gone to his head, which is all of him.
Gia, are you staying back or?
My God, it's gone to
no, I'm
all
gonna
of
go.
him.
Yeah, Lancer, get over here.
So we got two options: north and the other way.
I say we should split up.
East.
I'd
We
feel
should-
much more comfortable if we stuck together.
Yeah,
I
what?
can't
Right.
say I'm too keen on. On
The
splitting
divide
up.
and conquer strategy. Not so smart.
Yeah, also I need to switch with Bonka.
Oh, okay. She'll accept your request.
Yeah, it's
Also,
less
we're
I'm
still
really
fighting-
pressed about dungeon order and like who gets hit first, and more I need to be in melee.
Also, we're still technically in combat. So
Oh,
it's
shit, you're right.
It's
combat.
keeping track of our movements and
Yeah,
it popped
Omba was
up.
like... Omba traveling a lot in 6 seconds.
Yeah, I still need to get used to Foundry. There we go.
Where are we headed?
Let's go north.
North
it
is easier to do without readjusting ourselves.
It is straight ahead.
Can I light my lantern?
Yeah. Here.
Hold that in my offhand.
Here, you better hurry up, or else Omba's going in front.
Sorry, my cat's acting up, so I'm just watching him across our room.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll open the door.
Wait, give
Right.
me 1 second. I'm
There must be
adding-
something behind the door if you want me to wait.
Well, it's
Yeah.
because I'm trying to update the light token, but also you're not wrong.
I'll ready my weapon
There we
As-
go.
Whoa.
as I open the door.
Oh
And
god, it's
said,
so
let there be
bright.
light.
Oh yeah, that's real light. Hold on.
Blinding.
Yeah, it's if you just make the light black on the color setup, it will just kind of be like normal colored.
I see.
This is a
I
really
have,
bright
like, the
torch.
animation turned off, so we are like, it's like we're standing in the sun.
I think it might be because of the combination. There we go. That's not too bad. Also, you're tilted a little bit, Zay. I don't know if you know this.
Oh, I am.
Yeah. Here, I'll shmove you back. Oh, well, now there we go.
Zay, what happened?
All right. Feel free to open the door.
The
Peeking out.
Mandragora.
Oh, fuck.
Peeking out, you see, sitting on the ground aimlessly, two tiny little plant creatures, mandragoras, a common problem throughout the entirety of the kingdom. These little guys are what happens when evil spirits who have not passed on haunt plants, and then they start to roam around and cause trouble all around the place. They seem to have found themselves somehow stuck inside Howl's basement dungeon.
Wait, before we do anything.
Yes?
I'm trying to think if Oma would try to make friends with, or try to make friends with them.
You would know better than to do that, but
Damn it, okay.
they are well known to be just evil.
Oh, look at him!
They are adorable, but they are also evil. Here, I think I need to ready everyone's
All right,
combat thing
troops.
again.
Get him.
Is there? Does anyone here more familiar with Foundry than me know if there's any way to easily combat, put everyone's like combat thing added and ready, or do you just kind of need to do it manually?
You can change the prototype token from the actors
them all
list.
in combat.
I see. But I guess we're going to begin combat. And this time, let's not roll and see if it does it right. Yep.
Yeah. God damn! Look at that.
And I think so. Like, I think it only rolled once, but I literally cannot roll better than that. So.
Yeah, no point in rolling again. Alright, Riven, you're up.
Alright, well, the game is paused, so.
There you go.
Alright, why is this Mandragora marked as friendly?
Which one?
The one in front of me has a green border when I hover over it.
Oh, strange.
Oh, what the fuck?
Is there
He's
gonna...
not friendly to
Okay,
me.
nice.
They both have green borders for me.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
Yeah, all four of them do for me.
Their
Same.
disposition is marked as hostile, so I don't know why it's doing that.
Yeah,
They're
that's
friends.
weird.
Don't hurt them.
It's funny
Alright, well,
because
I'll pull out my sword and start stabbing.
You all have green borders for me.
Diet Coke and Bianca have
That's
red
That
borders
definitely
for me.
hits.
Yeah.
Yes, there are
Oh
no...
yeah, they do.
There are no well, okay. This is actually something I meant to ask you all. Do we want to house rule crits? Because by default, Worlds Without Number does not have critical hits. A lot of people commonly do it where weapons just do max damage.
I mean, sure. Let's
I'm okay
do it.
with that.
Makes it more
In
fun.
this specific situation, it feels very beneficial.
Okay.
I
mean,
would
it
just
will
do
apply
7
for enemies
damage.
too, but...
Yep. Here, I actually need to roll their hit points, so let me do that. Oh my
The-
god.
The normal rule is just a 20 is a guaranteed success,
Yeah.
and a 1 is a guaranteed failure.
Yeah. So. Yeah, we'll go ahead and mark that as 6. Which one are you targeting? To the left, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
No, to the left.
Yeah.
Oh
Wouldn't that
god.
do? If we're gonna do the crit is max damage, wouldn't that be 7 damage because it's a d6 plus 1?
Yeah.
Yes. That is correct, actually, yeah. So it's going to do 7 damage to this Mandragora, who is dead. Here, let me just make sure I got the right one. Oh wow, that was the one that was going to go as well.
Yeah. That's why I targeted it first.
There you go. Alright, I believe that's your turn.
Oh, I did not mean to do that.
Well, that takes an action to open a door and then... Or to close the door and then another to open it, so you're done.
During our
I want
TPK
to see,
fight,
I wanted to see how far I was away from these other Mandragoras.
I can't even.
During
I
the
can't even see the
TPK
other
fight, I kept
Mandragoras.
accidentally opening and closing the door.
Zay, you
Yeah,
are
let's just
All right.
Just
lock her in
pretend
there,
it's
you know.
not happening.
She's out.
I do not see it.
I do not perceive.
I don't think I'm gonna do anything.
Okay.
Just gonna hold my staff close and stay here where it's safe.
Just throw a fucking fireball or something.
You think I have fireballs to throw?
I mean, you probably have little...
I mean, if there's any kind of ball she's gonna throw, it's a hairball.
I have
Oh.
I have it one spell slot.
But don't you have a cantrip thing? Aren't those per scene?
Some of them.
Mages are not
Arts.
known for their combat prowess. Similarly, diet
Then why the fuck are you here?
for other magical things that you're gonna need help for. Diet Cook similarly is not going to do anything.
Okay. Well, conveniently, the one that's going next is right here.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna whack him. Do some weed whacking.
Get him.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
What happened?
I think that. That'll still do shock damage if it has AC or 15 or less.
And it does.
Okay, so
it is-
three shock damage.
It is still standing, but you give it a good whack on the little onion head.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay. Then, this Mandragora is not going to be super thrilled about it, getting whacked on the head, but it is also kind of terrified that its friend just ate shit and is going to need to make a morale save.
Oh,
This Mandragora is going to run out the door, or at least attempt to, realize it doesn't have an escape, panic, and then try to attack Diet Coke rather, to attempt to
Give up. Just call him Diet Coke. Like,
Try and slurp that Diet Coke.
Let's see, is
Like
this...
the 1d2 animation.
Just 1d2 damage!
Wait, what was it? Can you do it again? I didn't even see it.
You'll see it at some point. It's just the coin flip because it's a 1d2. She, in fact, is going to take 1 point of damage as the Mandragora kind of, like, slaps her in the knee and is like, get out of the way.
Man, I wish Wahian was there.
That is going to end the Mandragora's turn. Geyer, you're up next.
I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna just ignore this Mandragora that walked by because they can handle it. There's like 5 people there. I'm gonna go smack this one.
All right. Go ahead and roll. Yeah. There
Crit.
you go.
So it'd be 7 damage.
Yes, indeed, it would.
damn.
It had 1 HP.
Oh, I see. I wanted to do like the whirlwind thing between both of them, but I was like, I should just play it safe. Oh.
I mean, it's not like these combats are lasting that long.
Yeah, I know.
No.
Not in this dungeon, at least.
I say maximize your DPS where you can for now.
Well, this is technically max DPS. Well, yeah, because it's the most damage. It's
There
more
you
than
go.
2 times 7 is more than 2 times 3.
What you did. But that wasn't a guarantee.
Yeah, true.
Omba, it is your turn. There's a little guy next to you. He seems very
It's over
distressed.
for him.
Why'd you close the door? Oh wait, no, they're open. I just can't see from where I am. That's kind of weird. I can't even see what you guys are doing.
I can.
That's how it goes.
Don't worry, we're winning.
Oh, did you just roll? Yeah.
Yeah.
That is going to inflict 4 damage, just enough to kill it. You slice off its little onion head.
Dang.
It is dead.
Don't fuck with Omba.
I like to imagine what just happened there was Umba materializes the sword and it shoots straight out, chops off the head,
Yeah.
and then it just retracts straight back in.
I'm gonna say, whatever you imagine Omba does, the funniest possible one is what actually happened.
This is good. This Mandragora, seeing 2 of its friends die and hearing the death of its other friend, is also going to roll for morale. Oh, this is a bold one.
Damn.
I think he's gonna waltz on over up to Riven. He's gonna go for it.
Does someone have like a
Yo!
chair moving back and forth in the background?
Oh my gosh, that's me. That's my chair. Discord has decided that it will pick up
Holy
that noise.
shit.
Well,
Max damage of 2.
yeah, Riven, you get slapped real hard in the face by, like, this Mandragora, like, kind of is, like, runs beyond, your friend here, and just does, like, a jumping, like, open palm slap and just slaps you in the face. You take 2 damage and your face has a little bit of a bruise on it.
How much HP do you have?
9.
You're now down to
Oh.
7.
But you have so much HP! Jesus Christ.
The
Yeah,
Mandragora is
well, I
really
was told to get in the second line, not the front, so
You do have lower AC.
that is also true.
the
You
Mandragora.
did get slapped by Mandragora.
The Mandragora is really feeling itself.
I'm really feeling it.
Yeah.
Not for fucking long, it's not.
Well, Shamu.
Alrighty. Gonna move 20 feet. I see the rest of the room now. And I'm gonna take a swing
Okay.
with my staff.
All right. That is in fact a 3.
Does it have an AC less than 13?
Yes, it does. You thwack it, and it doesn't seem to appreciate it. It kind of turns around to face you, and then realize it probably shouldn't turn its back to an enemy. So it's just kind of like looking at both of you from the side with its weird onion face.
Oh, it's flat-footed.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Bianca is going to waltz on up to the Mandragora. She is going to use her short sword to not actually hurt the Mandragora that much, as she could have, but will, in fact, deal 2 shock damage to it. He's feeling bad. Riven.
Alright. Well, hope I roll as well as I did last time. He still takes 3.
That is all you need to take out our friend the Mandragora.
Ooh.
You thwack him real good, and he just keeps getting thwacked enough that eventually he just kind of caves in and becomes a little, like, you know, bunch of, like, plant residue.
Riven sheathes her sword and kind of rubs her cheek a little bit.
Lex is gonna walk around Riven and stab this one that slapped Riven a couple times.
Riven, are you okay?
I mean, it wasn't that bad. Like, it hurt a little, but...
That looked really painful.
That would have killed you twice over.
I'm gonna try to eat the one that's right next to me while this is
Okay.
No, I mean, I'm a little sore, but I'm not, like... on the brink.
It tastes just like onion.
Nice.
Cooked or uncooked?
Uncooked. So this room, actually enough, you can see there's a tiny little stream in the northern part, and it appears that this is where more reagents are being grown that kind of need a little bit like more dampness or moisture. In fact, this part of the dungeon looks a little more cavernous than the rest of it does. The rest of it kind of just has like more actual walls, but this room is literally just like earthen, more so. A little bit mossy. And Geyer, I think that in the water you do see a little Resident Evil style glint of something peeking out from under some grass.
Well, Geyer isn't here, so I'll go look at it.
Oh yeah, he did say BRB. It's a key.
Wow.
You got the thing.
Hey guys, I found a key.
There's just a mandragora, like a headless mandragora floating around in Omba right now. By the way.
Is that?
I'm gonna keep a little distance from Omba,
Damn.
but I am gonna draw a little closer to get a look at the key.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Riven
like
looks at
eating the
key
thing is too
of
much. Yeah.
It's a little weird.
Look at me.
I mean, it's just a plant.
Yeah, but it was
You eat
sentient.
plants. You eat plants anyway. The sentient part was the spirit.
It was
There,
evil.
there wasn't originally its.
You know what? Fair enough.
Should we
I
check
did it a
that
favor.
other room too, since...
Yeah, I think we should, just in case. I don't know, there's like a second key or something.
And Howl did ask us to check.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, who closed the door?
Me by accident.
Umba.
I will
Omba.
play for Geyer in the meantime. I believe their game plan is simple enough that I don't think I do anything Julian would not do.
I think it would be funny if you did many things Julian would not do.
The door does seem locked.
Right.
Give me that key.
Use the key.
I'll hand over the key.
I'm gonna try the key in the door.
It clicks, unlocking successfully.
Alright, let's open
Yeah.
the door.
Rahim, get in the formation.
Where else we should?
You see a storage room full of boxes and chests and other sorts of materials.
The bottom door is also locked.
Still locked, yeah?
There you go. This room appears to be empty, but there's a lot of stuff to look through. I mean empty in terms of people being around, I should clarify.
There's no creatures.
There's no little freaks.
I mean, now that Omba's in here, the same is untrue.
What lies inside the room?
You see plenty of boxes and chests and barrels and stuff full of food, random equipment. I will say that you're all probably going to spend a turn. I haven't been keeping track of turns as well as I could, but I believe it's about 2 dungeon turns, so it's like 1240. Here, what I will do is I'll actually roll to see who finds this. I'm assuming everyone's looking around in here, but I will
Yeah.
I will not include Julian in this roll just while he is away. 4, 5. Okay, let's roll a 1d5. 4. So that was, how did I count this? 1, 2, 3. Oh wait, no. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, Riven.
Yeah.
While you're looking, like I'd say even in the corner here, you find hidden, like real tucked away, like there is a bunch of stuff kind of put into a pile. You find a sword, like a long sword, that has runes etched into it.
I see.
And in fact, let me read you the proper description.
I'm back. Sorry about that.
Hey, no worries.
I found a sword.
Yeah. You find a mysterious rune sword found in Howl's basement dungeon. The blade features 4 strange glyphs etched into the blade. The 2 closest to the tip are normal, while the 2 closer to the hilt glow a pale blue light.
I see. I will grab sword because I can't remember what he said about the stuff we find in here.
He said to take whatever.
Okay, cool. I'll take the sword.
All right, I am going to put this in your inventory as just a longsword for now, but you know it is probably something special.
Okay. We can ask Hal when we get out.
Do I have like a circle of light around me, or is that just me?
Circle.
I don't.
That's just you.
I don't see one around you.
Oh, I don't know why that's a thing then.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
I think it's because I gave you vision for
Yeah, the two
here.
light sources should be. Man, Zay's light looks so much more normal. Is it because you made hers black?
No, hers is actually the color intensity was toned down.
Oh. You should turn down the intensity on mine too.
Yeah. I believe that's what I did here. Yeah.
Okay. Now the dungeon doesn't look deep fried. Okay.
Yeah. I like the deep fried dungeon look, TBH, but let's see.
I found a cool sword.
Oh,
Let me actually properly add that to your inventory.
No key though.
Speaking of, while you are looking around, where's... Oh, you know what? I fucked up. I'm looking in the wrong place. That's why I couldn't find
Yeah,
the...
longswords can use dex in this system, right?
Let's look.
Because I think they're listed as strength that.
Longsword.
Sword, long,
Sword.
strength dex. Yes.
Yep.
Cool.
There you go.
Long swords and short swords are both strength or dex.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
you can change the attribute it uses in your
Yeah, I already had for the short swords.
Okay, just making sure.
Interesting. Long sword has a lower shock damage threshold than a short sword,
That is interesting.
but it does have a higher damage die.
I just realized you are technically over encumbered now because I hadn't marked your stuff before. What do you want to drop, if anything?
Can I drop the fucking dagger?
Yeah.
I can also carry the long sword for now, or you can just offload something to me because I have a very high capacity.
Let's... I believe you're over encumbered by like 1.18.
You want to hold on to my large bow for me?
Sure.
Truthfully, I don't plan on using the bow that much anyway, so...
Here we go. I will delete the large bow. You're still 0.18 over encumbered.
I could take something if you want to offload and like
Four
pick it up.
arrows would do the trick.
I don't
still
trust
have-
them.
I still have plenty of space. I still have plenty of encumbrance to spare.
Yeah, same. Theoretically, I could spit out an arrow.
What's the weight? Is it stowed?
Yeah.
Yes. Stowed is your total carried encumbrance, which is
I can carry
equal-
something. I'm 0 out of 16.
I think it's because I didn't have your things active. Let me go back through your inventory and make sure I have them.
Oh.
I'll hand the dagger over
Oh,
to
wait.
Omba.
Huh, I feel
Awesome.
like there should be more stuff in your inventory. Geyer.
What? There's supposed to be more stuff?
I thought so, because you took one of the equipment packages, I thought.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't think everything got added to it correctly. Oh well, we'll have to look through later and figure out which one you took. It won't matter for now, I don't think.
Well, what armor do you have?
The Piest.
You have the Piest armor and a spear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's just a slightly modified version of the armored warrior, where it
Yeah, I
replaced
believe
the
that
short
was
Yeah,
sword
yeah,
with
that's
a
what it was.
spear.
I just swapped the weapon for a spear.
Yeah.
Which I did the same thing. I replaced the hatchet with.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and add all that stuff later just so we don't bog it down, and we're probably close to the end of this first session anyhow. Geyer, I will say also too, you do, looking through some of the crates, do find what appears to be an old, looking kind of rusty key.
I take it.
There you go.
Yo, a key.
I don't actually have this as a proper item, but I'll just note it down in your notes section. As has the key to Kobold's Nest Dungeon. Perfect. All right. Looks like you found possibly what you came here for, and you also found a strange sword as well.
Cool. I want to ask Howl about this. How do you spell his name?
Howl Fadewright. I will type it in the chat.
Okay, I wanted to make sure I was hearing you right, and you're saying Howl, not How.
Oh, yeah. Like the guy with the moving castle.
I was about to say, like the guy with the castle.
Yeah, I thought having the village witch be called Hal was a bit on the nose, but okay.
It's all good.
Not to critique your story.
It's fun.
Rhythm seems oddly pleased at finding a magic sword. Like, obviously most people would be like, cool,
Hyped.
a sword, but she's like, hee hee.
And I believe everyone else coming too. Okay,
Yeah.
Sure.
we can just change the scene back to. All the tokens should still be there, I believe. Back to the witch's hut. Once it loads in, you should all be in formation.
Yeah.
Though it did not. Hold on, I do have to copy over your tokens though, or else it will reset your HP.
Do not own any
yeah,
token
my-
location in this game.
7 HP.
Here.
I have to howl like your fucking onion hit me.
Oh, and we can turn the torches off. So then on that note here, I'm going to remove one torch from your inventory, Riven, and then one
Okay.
flask of oil from your inventory,
Alright.
Lahane.
I have 1 pint. Does it take a whole pint to...
I believe so,
Okay.
but you can buy more.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I need to make sure all these are listed as stowed on people's sheets. What's this token? Alright, yeah, I'm assuming you're all walking back around.
Yeah. Mr. Moving Castle. Robin will knock on the door.
Here, I need to make these visions. Oh, you're back already, he says.
Yeah.
Here, how come? I wonder.
Radioactive.
Oh, I get closer, the Geiger counter starts beeping.
Howl invites you all back in.
Hey, rats are dead, so are the mandragora that got in there.
What in the world is going on? All right, my foundry is fucked. I have no vision right now.
That's probably... Yeah, what is going on? I'm so confused. Hold on. Let me just set everyone to bright. There we go.
Okay. That seems to have fixed, but I can't open the door.
Well, the door is open, so...
There we go.
Minus radioactive.
No longer diseased.
So you took care of the mandragoras?
Yeah,
And the rats.
and the rats.
I see.
Also, we found this magic fucking sword.
Oh. My Rune Sword.
Yeah, do you want that back?
To tell you the truth, it's a very handy utensil that, when I found it, 3 of the runes were lit. The only time I really used it was against our vampiric friend Odal-san, and after he was destroyed by the blade's magical properties, one of the runes stopped glowing. I don't know what happens when all of the runes stop glowing. I assume that every time it takes a life, they go down, but I don't know that for sure. I found it in Blastfire Bog years back. There was a crashed airship. It was on a soldier's body. You can take it with you, but I will be honest, I don't know what it does.
I see. Is there anyone else around here who might know what it does?
I'm your best shot at that, and even I could not identify it using the magical know-how I am aware of.
Could I try to make a no check on this?
Yeah, go for it. It's gonna be tricky, but ooh, well, hey, you fucking did it. So in no small part due to your ancestry, probably. Rune swords are very fancy and somewhat pretentiously made spell blades. You, at the very least, do know that a lot of the times the runes that are etched into the blade, they use some very core key components, but then the mages who make them also kind of add a bunch of flourishes. It's basically like if someone made a roadside in calligraphy. It's like there's a functional purpose, but then also they went overboard with it, and it's not actually all that usable from like a actual reading perspective. What you can identify from the runes is that they at least do seem to point to being runes of containment or like sealing runes of some kind. You can't exactly read what they say, but you kind of recognize the verbiage and the syntax.
Okay.
And you do not know how they operate, but at least according to Howl, the one time he saw one of the seals go away was when the blade was used to kill something.
Okay.
It sounds like the vampire guy ain't coming back.
I have a vampire in this sword.
I don't believe he was... I believe his soul was eradicated. I don't know what's in the sword, if there is something in the sword.
Okay, well. Cool, I have a magic sword.
You do.
Nice.
Potentially as a vampire.
And in fact, I will go ahead and swap that out of your inventory. Where did the longsword go?
It should be in my inventory. When I double-click on my token, it's in there.
Oh, yeah, there it is. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at it wrong. Anyways, I'm going to take that out and then replace
Sword,
it.
comma, long.
Yes. And replace it
Please, Mr. Sword was my father. Call me long.
with Howl's Rune Sword, which you can identify as a +1 sword. +1 longsword.
Cool. Yeah, I don't care about what I'm sealing in this sword, I don't think.
Yeah.
Omba, do you want a free short sword?
Sure. I have one already, but you never know.
Yeah, are you getting over encumbered?
No.
Well, does anyone feel any particular affinity for a soul-stealing sword? I guess it doesn't technically do that, but...
You don't know what it does, really. You know it's enchanted and more powerful, and it has runes of sealing on it that seem to go away under specific circumstances.
So not necessarily, like, everything I kill with it gets sealed, it's...
It very well could be that someone used it to seal something.
Okay, but if I were to say, like, let's say I killed Ohm.
What?
Oh,
You don't
Would
know.
one of the runes be consumed, or do I not know that?
You do not know, but based off of what Howl said, the evidence points to probably.
Okay. That's fine, I don't mind trapping some random souls in this by accident. Hey Ombo, wanna help me test something out?
I'll eat it.
Well,
I imagine you poke him with it and he pops like a balloon.
well, thank you for dealing with those, and then he points to the camera. Rats in my basement. I do
I've been
hope
this whole time.
I do hope you go to and actually when you do reference the Mandragoras, he's like, I didn't actually even realize Mandragoras had taken root in there. I bet that's the sage's doing too.
Is this guy like the town boogeyman?
The sage, yeah.
Man, everybody hates this fucking guy.
I mean,
he's a bit of a creep.
he's a bit of a weirdo.
He is an elf fetishist, there's no easy way to say that.
Yeah. But he does say, I do hope that you all go to Kobold's Nest and make good on your promise to rescue young Kaz. He's a good lad. He's just a little stupid.
I see. Well... do we want to rest up a bit before we go to Kobold's Nest?
That would
Yeah,
probably be
you're
a good
missing
idea.
HP, so
I know a little first aid if you'd like me to look at your cheek for you.
Sure.
Yeah. This would be a good first aid roll.
Alright. So I have heal. The heal skill? Or is first aid a separate
First
skill?
aid is going to be your heal skill, with the attribute you're using for that is going to be, let's see, oh wait, no, actually, you don't even need to roll for this, you just do it. So you can cure 1d6 plus your heal skill in points of damage.
Alright, so...
Is your heal skill at 0? Yes, it is, okay.
Yeah.
That's all
Oh,
right.
okay, there it is.
Alright, so... you gain 3 HP, bringing you back to full.
Rippin blushes a little bit. She's not used to having people this close.
And you gain 1 point of system strain.
Ooh, yeah.
As your body deals with the medical treatment.
So is system strain so max system strain for me at least is 10 hit points. Is that how many times I can be healed, or it would have to be times, not hit points, yeah.
Yeah. I believe Bianca, or no, yeah, Diet Cook took damage, so I think her friend here is going to attempt to help her out as well. I think she is, Yeah. The NPCs do not have a system strain mechanic, but
Damn, overpowered much, am I right, fellas?
true. And then, yeah, I believe resting, if you want to actually rest. Natural healing. A wounded creature recovers its level or hit dice and lost hit points after every night's rest, assuming they're properly fed and can get decent sleep. At this time, they also lose 1 point of accumulated system strain. I don't feel like y'all need to rest, considering you're only at 1 system strain worth of, you know... And
Between
also,
all of us?
yeah. And also, you know, a child is stuck in a fucking dungeon, so...
But it's Kaz.
You made a big mistake calling him Cat.
I did. He has
The second you called it Kaz, like, the Sims negative interaction popped up over all our heads.
Yeah. Well, I think that's a good place to call it for the first session here.
All right.
Yeah.
And next time we'll go to Kobold's Nest and try to rescue good old Kazdan Nels. We are not even to the actual proper start of the module yet, but...
Yeah, what if
Did
I
we get
throw away the
XP
key?
from
What
that
if
dungeon?
I throw away the key and we just let him die?
I mean, there's an option. It'd be fucked up, but you could do it.
I mean, I might. I
Beat
mean,
Omba.
I don't think Gyra would do that. So
What'd you say about me, bitch?
Feed the key to you. It'll dissolve it.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like a thing they do in prisons? They lock someone up and then they make them watch as they feed the key
To a slime
slime.
Is
monster.
this slime? Yeah. I heard that's what happens in Guantanamo.
Damn.